Ollie, fluid chopper in a helicopter.
What? Had no idea.
To Rottnest earlier in the year.
Oh, yeah, that.
I know you haven't got over that.
When I had to do my first breakfast AV without you, it was my first week. No, I don't. I'm not in therapy over that. I've recovered. I'm fine. It's fine.
Well,
You left me high and dry.
I had such a good time that I had the chance to head down to Rotorvation and learn some more about flying in a helicopter. I was pretty excited, got to say. Talked to some of the folk down there and actually got to run through the controls before I flew it. So do you want to stay listening? Or
okay, go on. I do.
Right,
I do.
Listen in.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
So I'm talking, just walked into one of the offices of James Groughton. He's a theory instructor here at Rotorvation. What's behind the theory of learning how to fly a chopper?
Obviously there's a theory component to learning to fly. Cover 7 different key subjects, things like meteorology, navigation, the mechanical side of the helicopters. So before a student can get their licence, they need to have passed an exam in each of these subjects, and so we just help them to go through and learn all those bits of information they need to have.
So a fair bit of physics and science involved in that?
We try and keep it very practical and related to the actual operation of the helicopters, but it does get a little bit technical at times.
I'm talking to Aaron, a student here at Rotorvation Helicopters, and also works here. What's your role here?
Pretty much the hanger rat, just make sure the machines are ready to rock and nice and clean for everyone to fly.
The hanger rat, nice name. Now, you're also a student. Have you always wanted to fly a helicopter?
I originally went to TAFE and started doing my aircraft engineering course. I was going to be an aircraft engineer, did a TIFF with our chief pilot, and ever since then been stuck on flying.
Feeling pretty lucky. You still get a bit of a buzz every time you go up there?
Every time I come down, it's hard to whack the smile off your face. It's just, teeth are showing, big grin.
So I'm inside the brand new hangar of Rotorvation. It's got 4 choppers on the floor, a couple out in the tarmac, and I'm talking to owner and the pilot today who's taking up my flight, Mike Watson. Mike, how long have you been flying choppers?
I got my licence in 1998, so it's been a while now, and I'm not sick of it yet, still love it.
Still consider them a bit of a big boy's toy?
Absolutely. I just come to work to play, really.
So I'm going to have a trial flight today, which means I'm going to have a crack at maybe, controlling the thing. What are some skills that might be helpful for me as we embark on this process?
Well, what we'll do, Morrow, first we'll get in the helicopter and I'll explain what all the controls do. We'll then head out towards the Rockingham area, where initially you'll get to have a go at the controls all one at a time, and then all 3 at once you'll be flying it yourself. Then we'll come back to the helicopter training area, where I'll demonstrate to you what happens in the unlikely event of an engine failure. So we'll simulate an engine failure by closing the throttle. We'll glide all the way down to the ground and pop it on the ground.
We're in the cockpit and we're talking our way through how to fly it. Now, what do you call these things? My feet are jiggling back and forth.
All right, these are the pedals. Now, these change the...
That makes sense, the pedals.
Now, we use the pedals to change the direction the aircraft's pointing. So when you press the right pedal, the nose of the helicopter swings around to the right. When you press the left pedal, the nose of the helicopter swings around to the left.
So they're not the brakes?
No, they're not the brakes. They're not going to stop you.
Okay.
You might fly sideways, but you won't stop.
Now, speaking of brakes, down here in the middle, looks like a handbrake. It's not a handbrake. What is that unit?
This is called the collective, and the collective is to give you lift. So when you raise the collective, the helicopter climbs. When you lower the collective, the helicopter descends.
Okay. Again, not the handbrake. If I pull back on it, we'll shoot through the roof.
Up. That's
and in the middle here, we've got a unit, the cyclic. Is that right?
Well, that's correct. And the cyclic is what we use for airspeed and direction. So when we want to move forward, we push the cyclic forward. If you want to go backwards, you bring the cyclic backwards. If you want to go to the right, you bring the cyclic to the right. If you want to go to the left, you bring the cyclic to the left.
Pre-takeoff checks. Warning lights are out. Temperature and pressure gauges are in the green. Fuel is sufficient. Carby's out of the yellow. Trims off. Friction's off. Governor is on and working. Harness H is secure. Clear right.
Sarah, traffic's Poly 62 on final for the precinct, Port Airborne.
Traffic sighted airborne now. Romeo Alpha Sarah.
Sarah, next break, Poly 62, traffic's Romeo Alpha Sarah getting airborne at the precinct. Poly 62, traffic sighted.
We're away.
Oh, mate. Can't stop smiling.
Hey, am so jealous of your experience.
Oh, Polly, don't be jealous.
I am. I want to be up there.
Celebrate for me.
Oh, no, I am. I'm very happy
Yeah,
for
it was
you.
a lot
But
of fun.
seriously, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay, well, you can catch the second part of that next week when I
That's
have
right.
have a crack at flying the thing.
Oh, well, you're still here, so that's a good sign.
Mm.
Thanks to station sponsor Rotorvation, you too can be flying a chopper. We're giving away 2 months helicopter training valued over $2,500.
We're also giving away 4 weekly helicopter trial flights valued at $350 each.
All you have to do is head to 985.com to enter.